Hi. So, it's been a while since I made a video, so I decided that I was gonna make one. I was gonna sing a song, but then I decided that I don't want to. But I'm still going to talk. I don't really know what to talk about, actually. This will be another pointless what the fuck is Jessica doing. But I got a new I just met with this chick that assuming everything goes okay and she doesn't like bail or something, she'll be moving in sometime this week. And I feel really bad because I should probably tell the whole story. So, my current roommate bailed on me. Like, he just disappeared one day. And I was like, okay, I guess he's not coming back. And so I started advertising for a new roommate because I'm desperate for money. Not that desperate for money, but like I don't have rent for this month. Like I don't have all of it, so I'm kind of screwed if I don't get $400. But like, so I'm advertising for a new roommate, and then the other day, my roommate comes back. And he's like, oh yeah, I was in a Mexican jail. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know you were in Mexico. That's nice. And I guess he got caught with weed or something, but shut up, Mom. I don't know. Like, my boyfriend kind of thinks that he was doing slightly worse things than just hanging out on a boat and having weed. Like he said, like my roommate said that he had a lot on him. I kind of think he might have been dealing, but I don't know. Anyway, he gave me his house key. And so I'm looking for a new roommate, and tomorrow is the first of the month. It's when rentals officially due. So I'm just like, goddamn. What am I gonna do? And so like this chick emails me today. It's like, hey, is the place still there? I was like, sure. And I wasn't really totally sure about her. I don't remember what it was. She said something in her email that made me kind of like, I don't know. What did she say? It wasn't anything that was itself bad, but it just made me think like, why would she feel the need to say that? It was something like it made me think she was stubborn. Like, and I'm okay with people that, you know, they know what they want and everything. But someone who's going to be like, I'm not doing the dishes. Ever. Like, that's not something that I want to live with. But I met her. I actually came over and looked at the place, and she's super excited. Apparently, she's also very desperate to find a place because it's really hard to find one right now. And so she's really desperate, and I'm really desperate, and we kind of she came in and we kind of hit it off, and she's like super cute, and she's really happy, and she talks really fast, she talks a lot. I get the impression that she's one of those people that's constantly talking, and that might get a little bit annoying, but she didn't seem like she's as bad as my current roommate. So if I could deal with him, I could deal with her, I think. As long as she's not someone that insists on being like in my space 24/7. And like she gets her own closet. She was like ecstatic that she could get her own closet. I thought that was funny. I was like, oh, that's not normal. Okay. But apparently it's not. I guess it would make sense. Most rooms, like my bedroom has 2 closets in it. But I guess most places don't. Oh well. So like the fact that the bathroom was in the bedroom like didn't seem to bother her at all. She seems nice, and she's, I get the impression she's one of those people that's, like, super, she's into juicing and stuff, so she's, like, super healthy. Which might get a little bit neurotic. I've known people to get, like, really like, oh my god, you shouldn't eat that, that's bad for you! And I'm just like, I don't care. I'm hungry. So, I hope it won't be like that, but she seems nice. And it's only for a year. Like, I lived at my mom's house. I think I could deal with a girl that's not a drug addict, you know? I hope. I'm scared. But I guess if she just pays rent, that's all that really matters. If she pays rent. Oh my god. And the fucking, so, I live in a college town, which means that the entire city has its lease system, like for apartments, based around the school year. And so the next school year starts this coming month, like at the end of the month. And so it's right now that everyone's like figuring out where they're gonna live. And so what the apartments do is entire city, like citywide, all of the leases end today. And because all of the leases end today, I renewed my lease. So I'm not moving anywhere. But because they all end today, there's an entire city of college students that don't have anywhere to live. The apartment complexes need time to clean up after all of the college students that just left. And so they're not accepting anybody. Like, you can't move in until the 7th. And so, like, you've got this entire city of college students that don't know where they're living. And the entire complex is cleaning right now. And they do it well until the middle of the night, I've noticed, since last night. I think, like, 9:30 last night, I took the dog out. They were, like, vacuuming and stuff. And it's not as big of a deal when the entire, like, you know, you've got, like, your little section of 8 apartments in one building. When there's no one living in that entire building, it's not that big of a deal. But I'm still here, and I can hear them vacuuming in the middle of the night. And I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just kind of annoyed because I can hear it right now, and it doesn't stop. It goes all day long. I guess they're doing what they have to do, but I don't like it. I don't have to like it. I guess. I don't know. I'm just whining. I whine a lot lately. I'm super stressed about money and my apartment and my grades. Like, my health stuff. I have to go get a biopsy to see if I early onset cancer runs in my family really bad. So I have to go get that checked out. And so I'm kind of worried about that. And I had an appointment the other day to go do that. And it's like, my car is broken right now. Like, it's still broken. And I really need to get that fixed. And my roommate that just bailed on me was gonna get it fixed. Like, he was like, oh yeah, I'll totally do that for you. It'll be great. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. I was like, oh, sweet. That would be amazing. I really need my car fixed. And he never did it. He's not even here most of the time. I don't really mind if he's not here. But, you know, do the shit that you say you're gonna do. I do that too. He's like, yeah, I'll do this, and then I totally forget. I don't know. I mean, Anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, my car is broken, and so I had to take a bus to Sacramento. And it's like, just getting to Sacramento takes an hour on the bus. It's like a 20-minute drive, but it takes an hour on the bus. Because, you know, they have to do the stops, and they don't go straight to where you want to go. They go, like, this big roundabout thing. So it takes, like, an hour. And then from the place where the bus will drop me off, that's the closest to where I need to be, it's an hour walk. And I was like, I'm not walking for an hour to get there in Sacramento. In the worst part of Sacramento. That's the big thing. It's in the bad part of Sacramento. So I'm not walking by myself in a place that I don't know in the bad part of it. That just wasn't happening. And so I was gonna take my bike with me. But like the bus has this bike rack thingy on the front, and my bike wouldn't fit on it. And I kind of think I was doing it wrong. But the bus driver's not going to come off the bus and help me. Like, he's so sick of people. Being a bus driver has to be the worst job in the history of anything, because it's just, you deal with everybody, and you have all these stupid people, and you see those things on YouTube and stuff where it's like some chick is fighting with another chick on the bus, and you've got people that are spilling shit and whiny kids, like, and oh man, I'm short a dime, and it's like, I can't let you on if you don't have the fare. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. You know, you have to deal with all of that, like stupid ghetto kids and, you know, teenagers and stuff. So being a bus driver has to really suck. And so, like, he's not gonna get off and help me put my bike on. So he's like looking at me, you know, he's got this face on, like, I'm not helping you. It's not gonna fit. No. And I'm sitting there, like, on the verge of tears, just being like, I don't know what to do. I've never put a bike on the bus before. So, I couldn't get it on. And I couldn't, like, spend time to troubleshoot why I couldn't get it on. Because my bike isn't that big. Like, it's not, there's nothing special about my bike. But anyways. And so I had to take it off the racky thing, and the bus drives away, and I sit on the ground and, like, start kind of sobbing quietly to myself. And then I ride home, and then I start sobbing uncontrollably in my room. It was bad. I'm such a little bitch. But I'm not good at dealing with life stress. And I've got some family stuff too that I'm dealing with. My family, my mom, my parents, their health is not the greatest right now. I didn't even know where my dad was for a bit. I had to call family and be like, hey, you heard from my dad? Is he alive? That is a legitimate question. Is my dad alive? You know, I'm not actually sure if he's still alive right now. We'll get back with you. Yeah. So, like, I called him, and when he didn't call me back, I started freaking out a little. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, what's going on? But yeah. But I found him. He's okay. My mom, she had all her girl parts removed. And so, her lymph nodes too. But she's okay. She's just tired and has to deal with a bunch of little kids. Cause I have 5 siblings, 3 of whom are school age, like elementary school age. So she had to go through cancer and chemo and, all of these surgeries and deal with small children. It was pretty stupid. But anyway. Yeah. And I have no money. Once my financial aid, I think when my financial aid comes in, I'm gonna go back to paying all of the rent at once. But is it a bad idea? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Training. What else is new? I don't think anything. Oh, I got new glasses. See? And they match my collar on the inside. They're the same color. Almost. Almost. Not quite the same. Well, they're pretty close, actually. They reflect off of the light right there, though. I just blinded myself. I don't even know if you can hear me. What else is new? I drew this like a year ago when I was still with the princess. And then I kind of just put it in a box and left it there. But I found it. I was looking for something and then I found it and I was like, oh my god, I love this. And so I painted it. And my watercolors. My Pokemon. I love this right here, the Skitty and the Igglybuff. Like that's like my favorite part of this picture. Like I was looking at it when I found it. I was like, this is adorable. Good job, self. I'm proud of you. You made something that you like a year later. And like, look at Shroomish. Why is Shroomish always so grumpy? Anyway. Why is he so grumpy? I guess since I'm showing things that I painted. That's the wrong box. My box of playthings. I've showed some of these before. Like my gnome. I touched up a lot of guys. My gnome, he's got a new shirt on. His staff has designs on it. He's got new shoes too. They're a different color. You can't really tell. Like they're still mostly the same color. I just touched them up a little bit. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I've showed you my Squirtle. Here's my dragon. My spiral colored dragon. And my Pikachu. Pika. Pika, Pika, Pika. What else do I have in here? And there's my kitty. You can't really see with the light right there. I don't know if I've showed my Charmander. There's my Charmander. I made a cat bug. He's so happy. Look at him. He's cute. And I made a Jigglypuff. He's singing. And I made a honey badger. He's cute. He's all angry. He doesn't give a shit. And this, I made her for a friend of mine. Her name is Elise. And I got paint on her leg. Oh my god. I have to repaint her again. I repainted her today because she was too yellow. But I have to paint her again because I got black on her leg. Ugh. This is Elise. She looks funny because of the lighting. All creepy and shit. I'm pretty sure I've showed this one before. I forgot what her name is. What is her name? What's her name? Catherine. I called her Catherine. And then this one's it's not done yet. But this is gonna be one of those, I think they're Chinese or Japanese. You can't see it at all. But it's a kitty. It's one of those good luck kitties. And this isn't done being painted either. But I'll censor the boy parts. This is my friend Brian. I made a clay I'm kind of weird. His leg is messed up though. Like if you look at it, like his leg is doing this weird little, totally touching his balls. He's anatomically correct. I've never seen real Brian's penis, but they all more or less have the same shape from a general perspective. So I kind of just made it. I was gonna do a leaf. Like, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I don't know why. I was just like, I'm gonna make a clay version of you. Oh, I was gonna sell it to one of his fangirls. That's what it was. Cause he's semi-Reddit famous. So I was gonna sell it to one of his fangirls. But it's messed up, so I don't think I'll be able to sell it for very much, if at all. But the face looks almost sort of kind of like him. But it's good. But yeah, this video is now 23 minutes long. And that's my life right now. Tell me about your life. I don't even know if anybody watches these videos all the way through. You should ask. You should message me. Did you watch it all the way through? Anyways. Bye!